So once we've done the Super Richter thing, it's going to do 3 bends on the 15th fret of the B string. So right after that, we're going to go. So you got to get your middle finger to the 14th fret of the G. So we got 1, 2, 3, bend, 1, 2. That's going to be 2 bends, same bend, followed by that same little. Then we're going to go up to the 17th fret of the B string, and we're going to bend that a minor third, is what it's called, which means a whole step and a half step. 2 bends there. Then we're going to get our middle finger onto 16th fret of the G string with our ring finger on the 17th fret of the B string, and you bend them both together like that. So we have this. I'm going to get my index finger, 15th fret of the high E, followed by that B bend again. So yeah, so the 17th. Kind of a pull off, back to the note, just like that. So check it out. So the next thing goes like this. That's the next phrase. So we go bend, 15th fret on the B. So we bend the 15 up and then hit the 12 on the high E. Back to 15, 12 on the B. Right to the 14th on the G, a little bend, back to 12, back to 14 with no bend. Like that. Then we kind of do that little thing again there. So he kind of works this little, kind of milks this little G string here a little bit. Just like that. Then we're going to bend 14th fret on the G string up while we get our pinky covering the 15th fret of the B and the high E like this. So the next little phrase, G string kind of like a half step bend to the 14 on the D, back to the 14 on the G, and then 14, 12, 14 on the D. Then we're going to go over to the G and we're going to go, which is 12 and 14, 12, 14, 12 on the G again, 12 on the D. Then we have this little pattern like a little sequence. So we got to go like this. Let's see. So it kind of like rolls back. And you should be, you know, I can't really walk you through that too much. You should be experienced enough to kind of pick that out. So once we're up to 12, 13, 14, 15th fret on the high E, we go 15, 14, to 15 on the B, so we don't go back to the 12. Then 12 on the high E, so we have. And we're going to do a hammer-on pull-off 12 and 15 on the high E. And then now we're going to be doing a little, you know, shreddy lick, which is going to require our ring finger bending on the 15 of the B and our middle finger bending on the 14 of the G. So it looks like this. Here's this lick. It's a great lick that you can implement into other stuff. It's definitely a Slash trademark lick. So notice, it's a pull-off bend on the 15 of the B, index finger to the 12 on the high E, and then we do this pull-off from 15 to 12 on the B, followed by the bend on the 14 of the G. And after that bend on the 14 of the G, you have to get your index finger back onto the 12 of the high E, so it looks like this. So you got that, and then the final thing is we're going to bend the 15 of the high E up, and then let it come natural and pick it again, like just like that. Then a hammer-on pull-off, 15, 12 on the high E. So we have 15 on the B, 12 on the high E. Then bend 15 on the B, back to 12 on the high E again, pulled off from 15 to 12 on the B, so we got (14, 12) pull off on the G, bend it up from the 14, pinky on the 15 of the B. You know, all the way to the 14 on the D, rolled over to the 14 on the G, pulled off to 12, 14 on the D, Then 14 on the G, pulled off to 12.